She won't ride with me anymore. Perfect. You'll be all right. Hello, welcome to RevelatorAlf. Hope you're well. So this video is about getting out on a beautiful morning. My perfect way to ride on the road. This is country roads, back roads, no other cars or vehicles or of any description on the road. Just me, the bike, the open road. Beautiful. But one thing is missing. That's right, my other half. I wish she was with me, but she says she doesn't want to ride with me anymore. Ugh. This is not a new thing. This has been happening for a while, and I think this is quite a common thing for bikers, let's say. And you've always been a biker. You meet somebody who isn't. They kind of, when you first get together, they come out on the bike with you, and you know it's all hunky-dory. Then things progress in a relationship, right? You have a family, and this is a common thing that I've heard time and time again, where your partner, your wife, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, whatever, they don't want to go riding anymore. There's either a risk issue because they've got a family or whatever it is. But I've heard this time and time again, and it did happen to me for sure. One of the things that happened to me is because life got in the way as well for both of us, really. And yeah, biking became like a solo thing for me more and more. It always was, but we started off riding together quite a bit, going out on day trips and going out for little rides and stuff, and she still does enjoy it, but she just doesn't do it. So I was at a biking event over the weekend and overheard somebody else saying, yeah, you know, my wife doesn't want to go riding with me anymore, just got a solo seat. And you know what, most bikes for me look much better with a solo seat on there anyway. I've got another seat if I ever do take a pillion with me, like my lad or my partner or something like that, but I very rarely put it on because they very rarely go on the bike with me. So I know this happens. I know that blokes, girls, they get into biking, they start taking their girlfriends, their wives, boyfriends, husbands on the back, and they really enjoy it, right? So there are a couple of things that can happen. Either kind of life, family puts the fear in them a little bit and they just don't want to risk going on a bike, so that happens quite a bit. The other point, I suppose, is that your wife or your boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever it is, who used to go on the back with you, they start riding themselves. Then they never want to go on the back with you because they ride themselves, right? But for a lot of people, this is what happens. And I gotta say, predominantly it is blokes, right? You start off with your wife, your girlfriend, and don't get me wrong, your relationship is not in jeopardy here. It's got nothing to do with it, right? But what you once had as your other half coming on the back with you just doesn't happen anymore. Now, you might like that. You might prefer just to ride solo. But for many other people, they kind of miss it as well. Now, don't get me wrong, I love riding by myself and all that kind of stuff, riding solo and the open road and me, the wind in my hair and, you know, all that kind of stuff. But there are lots of times when I just wish she was with me. But every now and again, even her indoors, she surprises the hell out of me. She doesn't want to come riding with me. She's kind of lost that urge to go riding with me. And she knows what turns my cogs, no doubt. Right, we've been together for many years. She knows what turns my cogs, and she only has to say 10 magic words, and that's it. I snap to attention like nobody's business. And ladies or gents, depends which way you go, right? These 10 magic words are this: will you take me for a ride on your motorcycle? That's it. Is that 10 words? I think it is. Will you take me for a ride on your motorcycle? That's all she has to say, and I'll drop everything. Right, come on, let's go. Get on the back, we're off. Nothing gives me greater pleasure than taking my missus on the back of my bike with me. I love riding by myself, no doubt, but I love it's that sharing, isn't it? That shared experience. And this morning's ride, I wish she was with me as well, just to show her the enjoyment that I get as well, just to show her what I'm experiencing, just to share it as well, so she could have that benefit as well. Now maybe you're the same, maybe you feel the same, maybe your other half doesn't go riding with you as often as you'd like, or never at all because of, you know, life reasons, which are all perfectly acceptable, right? It's perfectly understandable. But you have those moments, lots of moments, you think, you know, I wish my other half was with me. You know, this would be great for us to do. And of course, lots of people in later life, they kind of rekindle that passion, right? They kind of get back into riding together. They start going on motorcycle tours together and all that kind of stuff. So it does happen. Not all is lost just because, you know, your other half doesn't go riding with you. You know, once your kids have flown the nest, then yeah, it might start again. And that's kind of where I'm at now. It's almost happening for me too. But when your other half, she says, and she wants something, she probably wants something from you as well, right? But she whispers those magic words, those 10 magic words. Will you take me for a ride on your motorcycle? One, quid's in, you're going to go for a ride, right? Also, you got your missus on the back, but also, you know, deep down, she wants something, right? She wants, you know, she wants you to take her somewhere. You don't want to take her somewhere. She says, oh, take me on the back of your bike then. You're like, yeah, okay, I'll take you. You know, we know the game, right? We're not stupid. So now I know, I've known this for many years now, that if my other half whispers those 10 magic words to me, I know that she's after something. She wants me to do something for her, which is fine. I got no problem in doing that, of course. And whilst having a solo seat on your motorcycle might look better. Actually, this isn't even a solo seat. I call it a solo seat because the poxy little pad on the rear is no good for man or beast. And certainly not for your good lady or your good man, whichever way you want to go, of course. You know, I'm very, very with the modern times these days. You know, so, you know, that is an emergency passenger seat, I would say, on this, especially this Sport Glide, as we know. But I've always liked the standard seat. I've always liked the look of it. I've never really had the desire to change the seat, you know. Maybe I'm alone there. So I suppose this video is all about if your other half, if your wife, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, whatever it is, right, if they don't want to go riding with you anymore, all is not lost, because you never know, they may whisper those 10 magic words one day, and at some point they may want to go riding with you. Now obviously this video isn't for those of you who regularly ride with your other half, because I know, no, my wife comes with me all the time. I know that. This video is not for you. This video is for those whose wives or girlfriends or boyfriends or husbands don't go riding with them anymore. No, I don't want to go riding anymore. I don't like it. Whatever, okay? There are lots of women, of course, men, whatever, who can't stand motorcycles. I've met lots of women in my years of experience that just don't like motorcycles. I mean, obviously these are very short conversations I have with ladies of that type, of that persuasion. However, you know, not everybody likes motorcycles, right? Not everybody feels safe on a motorcycle. And, you know, so motorcycles get a bad reputation for all the accidents and all that sort of stuff. And because there's no protection, you're going to get hurt. But, you know, I've always said it's how you ride them as well. It's definitely how you ride them that is the key factor here. And that's why I love Harleys. That's why I love cruising around anyway, just enjoying the scenery. And that's why I think it's perfect. You know, touring motorcycles or sort of cruising motorcycles, you know, or even adventure motorcycles, I think they're just perfect for, you know, two-up riding, taking your, you know, good lady or man on the back with you and just enjoying it. But as I say, those 10 magic words, 10 words whispered, that's all they have to be. Will you take me for a ride on your motorcycle? They are amazing. And they are music to a biker's ears. So all is not lost. And you never know, one day very soon, your wife, or girlfriend or whatever it is, may just whisper those very words to you and you'll be riding again off into the sunset forevermore. I think that day's just around the corner for me. Catch you again on another video. Ta-da! out.